Welcome back to Trading Maze. I hope you can hear me. Today is Friday, October 24th. Uh, Let me connect my earphones for a bit and let me share my screen as well. I hope you can see the screen. All right. We entered into a trade today, a selling trade, which gave us 650 pips around that. We booked little bit quantities as we went down because the target was 1,000 pips, and waiting for 1,000 pips is a little bit difficult, little bit risky. So we didn't do that. I did wait for it with I think 20% of my quantity, but 80% of my quantity was booked. Something at 50% at risk free, and another 30% at smaller levels. Okay, so it was a good trade. Now I think we have a trade. Let me point that out. I was watching this candle. I was hoping when this candle closes above this, we'll have a trade. So let's do that because today something tells me it's bullish, and 50% has not tested it. As we were talking yesterday, the 50% level of this Fibonacci retracement hasn't been tested yet. So it's got to be tested, and I think it will now. I think. Let me take this out. A lot of lines, I know. So yeah, this bullish movement to push through this and at least us this 50%. I think we can hold on to it. So I need closing. It's just tested the trend line, which is not great for our trade, but I need closing above this to make sure we can enter into this trade. So which will make it this a breaker block in 30 minutes and 15-minute pay. Let's see, yeah, I mean, we should go with 30 minutes then. 30 minutes pay, yeah, we have a closing, guys. We have a good closing above this area, this high. So buy makes sense now. Hmm, let me go into lower time frames and check where we can do that. 30 minutes is closed and this is 134.3. 34.3 is a little bit higher. So I want this to test this. Yes, it would be a little bigger buffer than you think. Let's take it from 5 minute. Try to take it from five. Okay. If that's the case, I think we'll take it from here only. On 31 with your entry. So this is what I'm looking for. 40 pips ka risk, and I think we can do. Um, yeah, we can do actually very good. Yes, it's going to be a good trade. This high could be taken out easily. Let's concentrate on this high for now. This high and probably this high as well. I'm sure that this high will be taken as well. 200 pips good trade. So we need an entry over here. Let's see if we can get it. Uh, it's testing the trend line. After testing the trend line, it probably might give us that 15-minute. So yeah, it's a good support level here, and the XY is going up, which is not good for us. I think we'll see. We'll see what to do. Actually, there is a probability of selling here. Selling scalp could be taken, right? Is it moving? 15 minute is showing this one, which seems correct. This trend line seems to be correct, and it just touched the trend line and it's moving downside. But it has tested it a lot of times. So one time, two time closing happened, and also it went up and came back. So this time I don't think it will take it. Matlab, maybe it will form a red candle, but I don't think it will stay. You know, I don't think it will come down. It will form a red candle probably, maybe in 15 minutes or 5 minutes. Then this entry, and then I think 200 pips target. All right. So let's see. One is to 5.37 ratio, which is pretty good. I think that should be good. But this buying was not expected, guys. So this buying which happened. So I took out my quantity and this somewhere around here after this liquidity cut trade and green candle, this bigger green candle, because it doesn't look like it was going down at this point. So yeah, that was it. So the trade, I think I sold it at it was in my phone, 110. I sold it at 110. Yeah, this was the trade. So yeah, 650 somewhere around that. That was the target. I hoped for better target, but it didn't happen. And it was very less SL by the way, because it was London session and 5 minutes mein, it was testing the order lock and I just took it. So I'll tell you what testing was happening. So yeah, this one. So it formed an order block here. This was my entry, and I entered. I entered when I saw this. When I saw this, I entered. I just entered. 110 pair entered. 110 is a little bit lower actually. That was my entry. Okay, pretty simple because I waited for this to close, and when it came back, I sold. So that's my entry, and SL above this high, 80 pips, and yeah, great profit. One is to 7.9. Great risk to reward ratio, guys. Okay, but couldn't close a lot of quantity. I closed 80% by this and 20% at here somewhere after this bigger candle. Right, so which is also at 200 pips or something. So yeah, very good trade, guys. Yeah, we are seeing some movement, guys. About to let's have a lot here. Yesterday's trade went really well. Uh, this trade, let me talk about the trade that we've taken yesterday. Yeah, this trade. This trade, I know we have targeted a very high. I told you it was just it was night, and you have to have some kind of a risk reward management at that time. And yeah, we did risk free this trade. This was a risk free trade, and this trade, guys, 120. We made 120 pips in this trade. Very clean trade. This also we risk free the trade, and it went to I think 200 pips, something 220. Okay, 170, something like that. After that, it fell down, and we took it out to break even. So we kind of lost nothing there. Hoped for bigger targets, but at night, you know what will happen. This China always does something. But this trade, perfect trade, and now I think if we get this entry, we should be able to do this. You can see how good the trend line is working right now. So these trend lines does work, but it already did a lot of tests there. So the first test happened over here. When the second test happened, it kind of closed above and then fell. So this would be kind of a wick in this is kind of a wick in the higher time frames, right? So what I'm trying to say is 4 hour pair, it's kind of is a wick. me show you. That trend line is gone. I don't know why. The trend line should be somewhere around here. Anyway, I think you understand what I'm trying to tell you. So this would be a wick, just a wick in higher time frames. So that happened and it fell. So two times it fell from a lower time frame and higher time frame. Now it doesn't have. I don't think it will fall again. Now I know it will form a red candle. That's why we're waiting for it. And our entry is over here, and that is also a 30-minute order block. So this entry would be good for us. All right, so we'll risk free this trade at 40 pips, which is we are entering this at 131.2 or 131 to 135. So 135 would be our risk free level. All right, so about to enter, guys. Yes, I'm entering. Keep it low because DXY is not with us today. DXY is going up, so that might push gold down, and with our lower SL, that could be a problem. Hmm. Entered, guys. Entered 129 actually. Let's see how this will turn out. So one thing to understand is, so if this candle closes below this, we should get out of this because that doesn't make any sense. So let me draw a candle line here. It should close practically above this. Okay, we do have. I don't think we are going to close above it somehow. Oh, wait. Okay, closing happened below. Closing happened below. Let's get out of this and let's try to sell now. So now this is an area of interest. Should be very fast in this. It will test it and just follow from there. DXY going up. We need this retest. Then only we can take this trade. Come on. It will be very fast. Selling will be very fast. Need a retest. We can't. It's gonna be a problem. Okay, let me check any other buys for now. This could be our buying area. But risky. Not risky. As this trade, I told you this trade was gonna be risky because the trend line. But it should. This is only for liquidity, guys. So what it's going to do is it's going to go up only. At the end state today, I know it will go up. I know this will break this high. This high will be broken just in this session. Whenever it makes bigger red candles towards the downside, it always does this. I think our SL was very very small. I I think now it will go up, but we have to check. 5 minute pay, we have to check. But selling, we can do selling, guys. I think, yeah, it makes sense to sell. Let's wait for an entry. The entry is at 4129, which I think was our entry in same buying also, almost our entry. So 14130 will be our entry, and a little bit more SL, 40 pips, same SL, and targeting wait. Hmm. This is a 60% level ka, as you can see, this is a 60% level ka thrust we are getting, and that could take this out. Let's see, but we will be risk free. We will be risk free. So that is what I want. We will be risk free. Enter with a very small quantity, guys. Very small quantity, 130. Let me put a limit order. Yeah, 130, guys. All right. Wait for it. Wait for it. We'll have a candle. Yeah, I think we can enter, and we need 40 pips to risk free. We need 40 pips to risk free. 15-minute candle just opened. Did not make this an order block. This would have been great. The closing happened below this line. It would have been great. Mm, let's wait because I am trusting DXY, but it's not doing good. All right, guys. All right. Got it. I think we should go. We should leave out this trade because it's at 10 pips right now in the drawdown. We should leave out this trade because I'll tell you why. Because we didn't have a closing in 15 minutes. I really hope this closing. So take this out because I'll tell you why. This is very important closing for us. If this closed below this now, then we it made very big sense to be in this trade. We need we needed this to close below this, and it could give us risk free though. It could give us this 40 pip ka move, then it will go up only because there's no order block there. It could give us what we entered at 130, and it might give us 130 to 126 probably. It could give us, but hey, I think we should get out. We need that close. We needed that closing. Doesn't mean ki we should enter. It doesn't mean that. Okay, let's see. So what it will do is it will form a red candle over here, but stay out of this, guys. Red candle over here. Then we'll have a push towards it. So when it does the red candle, we might take a buy there. So that's what I'm saying. This whatever movement came is only because of taking that liquidity. Okay. All right. Let me also check some other closings. Maybe in 30 minute we have a good closing. 30 minute also is saying buying only. That's why we went for this buy. It had to be, I think. Yeah, we can't give this much. So the story behind this buy is I went with the wicks, but the strategy says we have to have all of this order block, right? But this is a 190 pip order block that I can't give you as a SL. That's the problem. So whenever we have to enter in this kind of trades, the problem is giving a bigger SL. The targets will be bigger as well. So I think after this kind of liquidity, we'll definitely have targets above the 50% that we marked. Where is the 50% level? Yeah, this one 193. Yes. I think it's long due for it to go to 193, and I think this will do it. If it closes above this will be our first take profit. Then again that. So yeah, I think it's better to take this trade into buying only. But buying pay, mm, the entry is very limited, guys. I have entered though because I have so much trust in myself somehow. I've entered from here only somewhere around there, but I want to give you the entry. So what I'm trying to tell you is this order block will make a red candle here. Then we will enter, and then that would be good for us. So wait for that red candle. We have to wait for that red candle. And as about uh, what happened today. Yesterday we were talking about what will happen today, right? So that is why we took this trade. 1 day level pay, we said. So daily time frame pay already told you it's selling only, selling. After this kind of candles, of course, is selling. You can see this is this green candles is only because of this order block here. This order block here, that is why we're having red candles and green candles. uh, After, I think, if testing this 50% level of this range, this whole range of 50% lying over here, that would be our range to sell from. Okay, so we will get the confirmation, by the way. So that is why I was in the selling in the start only, from the start only. I thought it gave a top wick and it was going down. Today it gave a top wick and it was going down, so I told yeah, maybe it doesn't want to go to 50% and just it want to takes this it want to take this low out today only. So that was my intuition, but we were right a bit. 700 pips, we missed just by 400 pips, I think. But we keep booking our percentages, so that does help us. So 80% of the quantity booked by 50%. So yeah, this is what I'm trying to tell you. What is happening? See, there is no order block now. Now it didn't close below this 15-minute candles, so it has no that is there is no restriction for it to go up now. But in 5 minutes there is restriction, so that is what I'm telling you is there will be a red candle. Then after that we can enter. After that also you have to wait for a maybe this, let's say this candle will be a red candle. Then you should wait for a second candle which will close above this. Then when it tests again, that would be our entry. That would be ideally the best entry. Okay, I think that was the model we used for yesterday's trade also. Yesterday's buying trade, which gave us 270 pips. So yeah, guys, we'll enter in a bit. Let's do the analysis. Let's see. This candle formations needs to be formed. Until then, we can't enter. I think it's a good trade to take. It will take out this high and probably this high and also this high, hmm, which will give us more than 200 pips. I think. What is this? This is 50%. Hmm. We need red candle. 2 minutes. Let's wait 2 minutes. We'll have a red candle. Then we can trade. 15 minute. Well, let's see. So 15 minutes. But what are the trades what we could have taken? So that is something we should wait, guys. Give me a minute. Okay. Yeah, we need that closing, guys. Let's see. 53 seconds. Wait for 53 seconds. See the trend lines, how they are working out. That is always good to have trend lines on your charts. You should always have your trend lines on your charts, right? When you have those trend lines, they will work out in the future. This trend line, I think I've drawn, I think month ago, and it's still working out. So that will give you more confidence, some more confidence, right? It always does. Okay. So let's green red candle has formed, guys. So now wait for that green candle that we need, and then we can enter for this trade. Okay. And let me check where that can be. Go into 5 minutes. 5 minutes is messy. Could enter from here, but need better support. Let's enter from here. 127.6. 57 pips. And yeah, targets to 70 pips at least. All right. About to enter, guys. About to enter 127. Entered, guys. Entered at 127. Okay. 127. I think there's 60% level somewhere around here. Let's see. Let's see how it works out. We need DXY to work cause as well. And this is BTC. DXY should fall. Then only we can have a good trade towards the buy side. Hmm. Hmm. Let's see 1 minute candle behavior, because to me it looks like gold is consolidating, and when it's consolidating, I don't want to take it. Need momentum. If we have great momentum, we can probably hold on to this. And do risk free, guys. Let me tell you the risk free level. Let's have a tight SL, 30 pips ka SL, so we can make risk free faster. All right. So currently at 13 pips, risk free, as I told you, 127 to 130 will go risk free. Somewhere around here. This would be our risk free level. Okay. All right, guys. So this should give us risk free at least, and I don't want it to close below this level. That would be another confluence for me. And if it gives another wick for this one, that would be pretty good. We'll risk free as well at that time. So no closing below this, and yeah, risk free level tap. No closing below this is very mandatory, or else we'll get out of this trade with whatever 20 pips we have. We need that closing above. All right. So 15-minute looking good. Actually, 4 hour candle open, guys. We have not timed that very well, but yeah, closing happened above this, which is great. And risk free, about to risk free, guys. Please do risk free. Risk free, guys. Risk free hit, guys. So this became a risk free trade. Now I think we can, yeah, we can look at to TP or SL, whichever. We are not losing anything now. And let's see, 280 pips seems fair. 150 less, yeah, 280 pips seems fair, guys. Take it. Up 53 pips, seeing some momentum. There is momentum there. I think DXY also helping us a little bit. Yep, DXY helping us. This could, yeah, this could be it. Let's hope this is it, because we've, yeah, yesterday we thought it would be it. It gave us 200 pips and then went back. But we are risk free, and we took it out at break even, so we didn't lose anything, but we gained a lot. Yeah, this selling was very good, very perfect selling. This was, but this buy I still cannot account for. I don't know why this buy came at all, because I personally think it happened only to look for, only to test this 50% level, that 4193, this level. It is the only reason I think it wants to do that, or else I don't know any other reason for it. Okay. 70 pips up, guys. Why is, okay? This is a different trade. Is it different trade? Let me take this out. That could be your trade as well. The before one, this one could be a trade, but yeah, that makes too unrealistic for us. I don't think that would happen because let's see, that can happen, but as a day trader, your job should always be to see to keep your losses small and yeah, get out as fast as possible because whatever is not in your control can yeah, mess you up. 15 minute, yeah, going good, guys. I mean, this looks like a 4 hour week, but 4 hour is strong. That's pretty good. That's actually good. I've not seen the 4 hour chart. I'm just seeing it now. Yeah, it looks good actually. It doesn't need to give a wick. Maybe it will. It might, which is at our entry also. It might give us a wick. Let's see, but it doesn't need to because it has a very good. But still, this is an order block. I think this will close above. It's going to close above. Yeah, I think it's going to close above, guys, because it's the second time it's testing that level, and first time I know it will. It has, yeah, it has fell from there. The second time I don't think it will fall again. While it's trying to look for this 50% level. Okay, I think today's Friday, so probably we won't see a much movement, but I think we should be able to see this, guys. At least 150 should be able to see this, or is that too optimistic? Should we look till here only? We'll see. I mean, we'll take out some quantities, of course, percentages of trades. Okay, because now the way gold is moving, we're seeing 50 pips candles in New York's high peak volume session in only 1 minute. 1 minute, 50 pip candles, 100 pip candles. So yeah, very volatile. And I don't know if you have seen this selling. This was very peak selling, and the 1 minute candles were very, very big. The sell off came like crazy. Right. One mistake that gold has done is closing below this. I've not seen that. 5 minutes may did a good closing, but in 15 minutes it closed below this, making this an order block. That is not good for us. Let's see how much that will do. But yeah, good trade, guys. A good trade. I think hold on to this till night. I think it will do. It will do a great job for you. Okay, we risk free this trade. I know the first trade wasn't very good, but we were into buying only. Buying was the only thing we could have done, and that is the or what we should do also. So I think that this can go up, guys. This is the trade, and we should have had a bigger stop loss in the first trade, but it's okay. It's okay. So this trade can give us a lot of risk reward to 80 pips, and this is a significant line of interest. So no, no, this is not. This is a high, which I think will be broken, and you can see what this is happening. This is because it wants to give a wick in the 4 hour. When once it does that, and also forms a red candle in 15 minute, it will probably be up its way. Okay, we've seen this happen a lot of times, and DXY is with us. This is great news. This is great news. Okay, and let me tell you what are the trades that you could have taken. What are trades we could have taken, and that plays a very important role rather than taking trades at current position. The trades we could have taken would be, I would say, mm, very less actually. because this movement is very abrupt, and it was not accounted for. This movement was not accounted for. And see how bigger the candles were. So this was not a technical movement. I'd say this is a fundamental movement or an institutional movement. This happened, yeah, in New York session. Probably that is the yeah, that is the reason, because technically it should find some buying areas, and I think 5 minute I think we'll find some. Let me see 5 minute if I can find some. Um, nope, 5 minute also. From this trend line we could have done. This trend line, I know this been drawn from way back. I think we could have taken after this close. After this close, what is the trend line trade? You already know what the trend line trade is. So after closing happens above, when it retests it, put a stop loss till the next low or high. So your trade would look something like this. Probably the only technical analysis analyzed trade here. So I think this would be it, and target the next high. And if you have more confidence, target uh, next trend line. Yeah, trend line. Okay, or this for 200 pips or 330 pips. This is trend line which just happened now. So this is 135. 135. Let me see what is 135. Is that market structure? It looks like some kind of market structure, but we have to check. Okay, but this might just be market structure at higher time frames. Let me check what it is. 35, 35. Is this 130? Okay. Hmm. What is the reason? We should always find the reason, guys, because this will always help us in some way or the other. 35. There might be some trend line that I'm missing. I don't know. Have to check. But this is a moment something has accounted for. It doesn't fall like this only. Let me see what DXY is doing. Maybe that can be okay. So it was a 1930 candle. So let me go back to 1930 over here. 1930 is here. Okay, so we have a red candle. So that could have pushed it up. Then we have a green candle, but volume was there rather than yeah, this is only volume का trade. ठीक है, whatever that was. But we could not have foreseen this one, but rather we could have took a buying trade over this one. I think this would have been one good trade here. 60 Fibonacci का 50 to 60% trade. So yeah, 60% test and then take the high out. It's classic trade working out. Actually, I took this trade and yeah, I took this trade actually. There was if one for and I took it and I closed it very fast. I think 100 pips I closed it, but I technically I should have looked for here. I scalped there, and it was very fast as you can see. This to here, I think, yeah, very fast. Yeah, this was my trade from here to here. I just scalped it, but actual trade should be something like this. This high should be my target. Okay. And SL would not be that this much. This would be 32 pips or something like that. Okay. Yeah, that is a good trade, guys. I think I should have given you that trade, but I was not I was not seeing that very much. Even though I know it's 60%, but I was just trying to scalp, and yeah, I just scalped. But this could have been a good trade. I hope you have taken this trade because it makes much more sense to take this trade here. And what else do we have? Hmm, this trend line. I was just we were on the stream when this was happening. I mean, we could have scalped 138 to potentially 121. 121, which is a 60% of this range ka 60%. If I draw Fibonacci, but it makes it a bit messy, so I'm not drawing it. I can draw you and show it to you. See this. So 60%, right? So that is another confluence for us to take this trade. The buy we are in. So a lot of confluences. Okay. See, as you can see, it's pushing. It's giving a double bottom. It's trying to push its way. As I told you, this is happening just to give us a wick, and 4 hour cup wick it gave. I think that looks promising. Wick looks promising because that is the kind of wicks we are getting. Uh, I mean, at the highs. So I think yeah, this should suffice for now. Okay, and no closing, no making of order blocks, guys. And yeah, in 1 minute, if this has to be a red candle, then we'll have a very good upside movement. We need this to be a red candle, guys, and then we'll have a very good moment towards upside. Uh, yeah, I hope you enjoy the weekend, guys. Great weekend we had. I know I was live only 3 days, but Tuesday was a very good day for us, very great day for us. I hope it was for you because this fall came when this fall came, and we predicted that fall. We predicted that fall at this only, but we were thinking from this it will fall, which is 400, 4400 round number. But what it did was it just uh, did something else and it went just a little bit down. Okay, I'll tell you what happened with this trade in the Telegram channel, and yeah, guys, let's go. Bye bye. Trade with Maze. That's I would say BTC. Let's look at BTC once. BTC at our line of interest. See, BTC man, you can always scalp 50-60%, guys. So 50% pay scalp, 60% pay dusra scalp. I think that always has worked actually. Um, Buying pay I don't say, but selling pay I've seen it a lot of times. Okay, but as I told you, this after this only we'll have after taking this liquidity only, I think we'll have a real movement in BTC. Okay, that's all, guys. Great week we had. Great trades we had. I think this week alone we made more than 2,000 pips. I think so. Yeah, take care, guys. Bye bye. I'll see you on Monday. And yeah, I'll tell you what happened with this trade. Uh, and great work. And please do subscribe to our Telegram channel and our YouTube channel where I post trades every day, um, and trade with Mazda. And always remember, guys, we lost a trade today. That was the first time that we lost a trade on live stream. It was a 40 pips ka trade, but our direction was sound. Only our SL was. See, gold has become little more volatile than what we thought it would be. So we should trade with. We should trade carefully, guys. We should trade carefully and yeah, trade with Mazda, but always do the risk freeze. Always make. We couldn't get that risk free. That was what I'm disappointed about in that trade. But great trade, guys. Okay, we'll learn from it, and we won't take a trend line sharp selling trades. At least we'll go into selling rather than into buying. Okay. That's all, guys. Bye bye. Take care. We'll see you. We'll see you tomorrow. We'll see you Monday.